you may have heard, there was recent activity in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, where David Hicks, zoomtruth is his channel name, he was cited for violations on the boardwalk. Now, he was just practicing his free speech, and they drummed up some charges. And you can see, you'll have to take a screenshot, I guess, if you want this much closer. But there is a list of all the emails that you should send. These are all the people who have anything to do with trying cases. Even the mayor, I mean, they have something to do with where the police go, who sends out the police, who gave the order to those policemen to go out there that day. That's what you have to look at too. Who gave that order? So that is the person responsible. You know, the policemen are just, you know, I don't want to say doing their job, because it is also their job to determine if it is an unlawful order. And they are not supposed to follow unlawful orders. Of course, they're going to get, you know, their job scrutinized, and they may be transferred, they may lose their job, but that's what we are supposed to all do. I mean, when you're put in a position of authority and power like that, you have to know what you're up to and what you're up against. So whoever sent those police out is really the one we're trying to get at. Our younger generations are being brought up in the public schools. They're being indoctrinated to just submit to authority, and the government is God. Well, we know the government is not God. To whom it may concern, I'm writing to inform you that our First Amendment rights are being violated. In Point Pleasant, New Jersey, on the boardwalk, a man, David Hicks, and it's important that you say a man, not a person, because a person is a corporational defined word. So a man is different. I am a man because I am a member of mankind. Okay, so that's how you have to think of that. David Hicks is having his free speech rights violated, which means all the people are having their free speech rights violated. If we don't protect everyone's rights, then we will lose our own. I strongly object to the ordered actions. See, I said ordered. Actions of the police on the Point Pleasant boardwalk. Mr. Hicks has been on the boardwalks exercising his free speech for many months. On August 9th, the police objected to Mr. Hicks' videotaping on the boardwalk and confirmed that everything else he and I were doing was allowed. So we also demand that you defend the right of Mr. Hicks to tell the people that they are being lied to by defending his protected rights to free speech under the First Amendment. I hope you realize that the federal Constitution is above any local ordinance, statute, or regulation, and that is true. The Constitution is law, and all else is not. Please study nullification. Nullification is a remedy in the courts for a jury to nullify any law deemed to be unconstitutional, therefore allowing the defendant to go free. And you may want to look at one of my other videos where I also addressed nullification and the rights of the jury that are not being told. I expect Mr. Hicks to be free from harassment in the future, and even an apology to be issued in respect of the people's rights. Sincerely, Marilyn A. Teed. Now we go on to these. I'm just going to quickly go over the highlighted here. Free speech and court rulings related to street preaching, which is what we're doing here. First Amendment rights is street preaching. You don't have to be talking about the Bible to be preaching. But we are, because everything we talk about supports what the Bible says. It supports the biblical text and other ancient texts. Okay? 1, open-air preaching is protected by the United States Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. You see, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So I could stand up there and give a sermon, and I should not be touched. Or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble. So if they say that we're, creating a disturbance by these people gathering to listen to us, they can't stop that. And to petition the government for a redress of grievances. That's our right to go to court. So we just have to go, and I'm going to go to this hearing, and I'm going to sit there and just be nice and polite. I don't even know if I will get to speak at all. But if they allow for any questions, I'm certainly going to pipe up, okay? I'm suggesting that everyone send an email to all the email addresses listed. There is no need to be as lengthy as I did. All you need to do is say, protect my First Amendment free speech rights. List this case number and David Hicks on the email. If David loses his rights, then we all lose our rights. There is no reason to not do this. Every conference attender needs to do this. And I'm going to say every conference planner and every conference speaker, all you people who are making videos, it's all very nice and all very good work. And I commend you for the good work that you put out there. But we are out there on the front lines. You're not the generals sitting behind making the plans. And we're not out there on the front lines, putting ourselves in harm's way just so you can get, what, views on videos? No. You have to stand up. And if you can't send an email, then shame on you. Shame. Shame. There's no reason to not do this. Every conference attender needs to do this. If you want my subscription to your channel, then you must do this. Okay? Copy David Hicks in the address bar so he knows you support our First Amendment rights. And this is important to him because he's going in there. He's going to be sitting in the hot seat. So what are you going to do? Are you going to say, David, I got your back? David, I support you? Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? You can see by the videos he was not doing anything wrong. You can see that. It's all video recorded. Please share this video, send it out, send it to everybody. And this is a free speech issue, especially people like that who are patriots. Send it to all the patriot groups that because I'm in a couple of them. Send it to everybody that you can think of. Anybody. Everybody. It's all about all of us. All right. Have a great day, everyone. See you. Bye.
Hey, everyone. Zoomtruth here. Dave Hicks. Right out of New Egypt, New Jersey. Police state, New Jersey, I should call it. The reason I'm making this video is, I guess after I burned my ticket, I guess the freaking Nazi Gestapo police didn't like what I did, right? So I got a nice little letter in the mail Friday evening, not a letter, a notice from the Point Pleasant Beach Municipal Court. And it says you are hereby notified that the court matters listed below has been rescheduled to 10:15 a.m. and that it is now a court appearance mandatory. And here I'm going to show you that the original ticket didn't have that checked off, and now it looks like they probably couldn't even put it into the system, so they just conveniently write that in there. The scumbags that they are, and they are scum. What I'm looking into what to do. The judge's name, by the way, his name is James A. Liguori, L-I-G-U-O-R-I, and I would certainly appreciate it if everyone would please call that number 732-899-1636. Again, it's 732-899-1636. They're open from 9 to 3:30. Those are wonderful hours. And let them know that they are out of their jurisdiction. They are out of their jurisdiction. I'll put together this video tonight and play it, and I'm really hoping that I see some support from, and not support actually, action. Folks, if you don't take action, you'll be next. You'll be next sometime, and then you know what? It'll be exactly the same thing. You'll be alone. You know? You'll be alone. We need to stick together against this system because it's so evil, it's so corrupt. They don't care one iota about us. We are making them their living for them. We provide them their funds, and then they harass us continuously. Utterly disgusting. All right, this is Dave Hicks, zoomtruth. I'm out. Have a great evening.
Yesterday I'm walking the beat, harassed by the heat in the street. Woke up with the fuel to say my piece to the peeps in the world. Stay paranoid to the ploy. Protect and serve is now. Seek and destroy. Took a Buddha blast, gotta get this off my chest. Censored and oppressed, suckered and suppressed. Trapped in a system measured by success. Greed in excess, consumers to the death. Life is such a mess when it feeds off your stress. But I digress, smoking on some cess. Helps me decompress, yanks me off the chain, keeps me less depressed. Up and off the ground, can't hold me down. I'm my own man with my own plan. Cops all around in this town. War in this search is allowed. Freedom cries, freedom drowns. Driving me insane, I took a walk in the rain. Two cops pull up and wanna know my name. Said I'm suspiciously dressed, all in black. Said that was the reason for stopping me like that. Shining their lights right into my face. Told them back off, face. You better get off my case. I know my rights and you can't just stop me like that. So back the fuck up off, Jack, before you get smacked. Systems of submission track your thoughts of suspicion.